Hello my little subjects, it's I, your Kingofdoom11, joining back with some more road craft. As you can see, I'm now here filling in the crater with sand. I've decided against filling it all in. That's going to take forever. So I'm currently, yeah, I'm just going to basically just drop a crap ton of sand in. And just gonna basically make a path over and then tarmac it over there. So yeah, if I look like I'm hot, it's because I am. I've always looked at myself and think, damn, I'm one hot, like sexy bitch. But right now I am physically hot. It has been like 32 degrees today, and it's just really hot. I want it to be cold. You know what? I can't wait to move to like a place like Canada or something. Better still, Alaska. No, not yet, Rollo. When I obviously when my YouTube takes off properly and I actually have enough money, I've always had a sort of a idea to kind of move to America or something, or if I can. I might not though. It's still something that's still a bit, it's like something I really have to. Something I've still got to kind of sit down and kind of think over the logistics of it. My goal is to own a. My goal is to own a. Is to run a rescue business, a rescue / rehabilitation business for horses. Take endangered breeds, breed them, and return them back to. Return them back to the back to like the world markets and stuff. For example, like I've always had a dream of breeding Shires, Clydesdales, and other endangered breeds of horses, and bringing them back to the world market. But it's something that's not easy. It takes a lot of time, a lot of money, and it's something I might not ever achieve. But if I can get to 1 million subscribers within 3 years, I know that's like a big ask. If I can get within 1 million subscribers within a few years, get to 10 million within 5 years. Maybe 10. Then I'll be 35 years of age, and well, thanks, Rollo. Appreciate it, buddy. And if you actually want to help me like achieve that goal, it doesn't hurt to promote my channel, like spread it around like wildfire. Put it on every Facebook post if you use Facebook, Instagram. The more people I can get in to see, the better. Thanks, appreciate it. Obviously, the more people we can get in, the better. The sooner as I can get to those. Cool, Johnny. As soon as I can hit those goals and that, as soon as I can start doing some like really cool and epic stuff. I actually have a video kind of series planned. I can't talk too much about it because it is probably the greatest video series that YouTube is ever going to see. And I know that may seem like a big, kind of bold, cocky statement. But it does it, but I stand by it, because what I have planned, not only will it break, well, a couple of already standing world records, it would set one. It would set a new world record. That's all I can say about it. But it's something that I can't do until I know I've got the right revenue coming in from my channel. All I'm going to say is it is absolutely legendary. That's all I can say. And I am also in the process of developing merch as well. And I just want to get a few designs that I'm kind of happy with to start off with, and then go from there. Thanks, I appreciate it. Well, maybe once I got the store and all that, like, I'll link it in the videos, I'll link it to the channel and all that, and yeah, like, you guys can check it out. We'll ship worldwide. That's the thing as well, like, Rolo, I post videos every single day, unless of course I've got something on and I can't make it in time. For example, I spend the best part of 2 days rebuilding my PC and reinitializing my entire system. Like, yeah, but like, I have videos going out every single day. I live stream every day, unless extenuating circumstances. I started doing this because of my own medical health, because due to overexertion and a whole bunch of other things happen, I actually am not allowed to work anymore. Like, I've done what I've got going on, but I get immense amounts of pain through every joint in my body and all that sort of stuff. I'm not actually allowed to work a normal job anymore because of it. So this is the only chance I've got to achieve something in life. Like, I went to college and all that. I came out with about 30 diplomas to my name and stuff like that. And I was never able to keep a job for more than 6 months because of the industry I trained in. I just can't. I don't want to. To myself, I feel like everything I've been through and I'm still basically no better off than I was 10 years ago. To me, I kind of feel a little bit like a failure, and I'll be honest, I do. But seeing the subscribers gain, and also all of this as well with people and all that, kind of helps me realise that I'm not a failure. It's just haven't had it easy. But yeah, so alright, so this is load, I think 3 or 4. Well, thanks, Rollo. Do appreciate it, buddy. What I plan to do is basically from the height of that road over there that you can see, that one, I'm actually going, so yeah, if I do it like this actually, so the height from this road here actually lines up with this point here. So I'm going to build all of this up to that height, all of it. I'm just going to go across. I was planning of doing this of both of these like chasms essentially, like all the way. But it's just going to take forever because I'm basically doing this. I'm going to fill this in with sand, and then I'm going to go through the whole of this middle island, and then I'm going to go through and tarmac it, and then I've got to basically then do the same thing with all of this. Just go along, lay sand, spread it out, lay sand, spread it out, lay sand, spread it out, and just keep going all the way along. And I'm basically going to tarmac the entirety of the map. Because as you can see here in Ambala, I've done this bit, and I'm not happy with that. Not really, but I'll break like this bit back and I'll kind of neaten it up a little bit, and then I should be happy with it. But everything that is tarmac, I'm going to leave tarmac, and everything that's sand is going to become, so all of these sandy tracks and stuff are all going to become tarmac, is what my plan is. And Rolo, I do appreciate your kind words as well, buddy. I really hope that this goes well too. Just some things kind of hit home a little hard sometimes. On top of that, with everything I've had going on, almost losing my mother twice as well. Nothing prepares you for that. Over the last 3 years, my mother's had to have 2 life-saving operations. Nothing prepares you for that. But anyway, let's not bum this video out, shall we? don't know, I know I'm not a failure, it's just sometimes kind of just feels like it a little bit. I went through college 4 years, worked on a whole bunch of the most prestigious racing studs from in the country, if not the world. I've done so much and I could have been something huge. And I've just had a massive run of bad luck. And I'm back to square one again. So I started building my own business. Health got in the way, had to liquidate my own business and shut it all down. Built from nothing all the way to the top, lost everything, back to nothing again. So it seems to just be like I go through that vicious cycle of doing really well for a while and then just lose everything. Alrighty then. So let's go run some more stuff. Come on. You got death lock on. Come on. So that's why I'm going to reline all this with tarmac. Or as the Americans call it asphalt, as the Australians call it bitumen. Kitty cat and a beaver. second, I'm just going to pop off one of my panels to my computer, let it cool down, just to help it cool down just a little bit. Better. There we go. Right in, so, alright guys, I'm going to pause recording and I'm just going to keep running loads back and forth. I'm going to keep running loads and I'll turn the recording back on when it gets to close to about us, until we get about halfway, filling it up, and yeah, I'll see you guys all very shortly. Hey guys, welcome back. So this is where we're at to so far. Just dropped a load there, which I'm about to level out, and then I've got a couple more loads to go, and then basically it's connected. Then I just fill in and fill it up to this level here. You can see from here that lines up over there perfectly. A couple more loads just at the end there, and then we will be good to go. So this should kind of save time. I've literally just been doing this. It spawns with a full tray, a full tipper bed full of sand. No, it's hold W. A, S, and D. Just hold W and then Assad. What's it? It's just Assad. Tarmacking all of this is going to be super satisfying. It's kind of satisfying actually laying the sand and kind of leveling it out. But once I'm done, I'm going to do basically a loop in around the island. I'm going to do a loop completely, one way, but covering both sides of the track, and then I'm then going to stop at the top, turn around and do the same thing again in reverse. That way to try and like level it out as much as possible, and then when I see, when obviously when there's ridges and all that where I need to put extra sand in, I will. And then where I don't need to put sand, I won't. Just been checking temperatures as well. It's now 20 degrees. So it's starting to cool down a little bit, but it won't actually start cooling down until it gets dark. It doesn't get dark tonight until 9:30. summer solstice and all that. Actually faster than me just to drive back actually. I'll take the painkillers. Well, I'll do that in a second. Here and there, like those couple of ridge bits, just sprinkle a little bit of sand over the top of them. Or if they're on the edges, I can kind of avoid them, but like I want it like this bit here, just smooth. I know this game is using the rain to freaking taunt me. bridges across there. Jesus Christ. On a motorbike. Definitely have that fully connected, and then it will just be fill it in and level it out. Oh wait, I got biscuits. I forgot all about them. Yeah, I completely forgot. I got custard cream biscuits. boom goes dynamite. Back. Mush. Right, I'll pause the recording again, guys. We'll drop a few more loads and then I will put the recording back on. I'll see you very shortly. Right, guys, so since I paused the recording, I've probably done maybe about 10 loads, and as you can see, we're pretty much right there. I had to take the leveler over and drag and sculpt some of this, so all of this is a little bit bouncy, as you're going to see. I decided to sculpt it to get rid of that mound, so that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm actually going to back up. So go down here. Right, let's go get some more sand then. See you guys very shortly. Alright guys, we're actually now on that other side. We've still got to basically fill it in and then we'll just keep dropping sand. But as you can see, we're now over there. We've now practically got it connected. I've just got to keep dropping sand now and then just got to fill in this bit here that I've done. Get it smooth, and then once I've done that, I'll then just start filling in the sand basically all the way across. Alright, let's quickly switch to this. Hello, Johnny. So now, yeah, just gonna fill in the rest of this bit here, make it all smooth so when I drive over here it's all good, and then just keep dumping sand in this bit and get it level to that. Let's park this just there. Cool. Right, and to save obviously a little bit of time driving back. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's actually cooling down in my room a lot now, guys, so it feels great. Also, guys, I'm still waiting on people to send me stuff from my P.O Box. What you waiting for? You have the link in the description down below. Send me stuff. Is that really that hard? I set up a P.O Box so you guys can send me stuff because it was heavily requested. And now people aren't sending me stuff. I'm so fast. Yeet. Tap. again. Deploy. It would be cool if they can add like some like big super dumpers and stuff like that in, like, you know, like you get seeing like big open pit quarries and stuff like that. Those really big like mining dumpers sort of things. Would be really cool if they could add one of them. But yeah, so 1 second, guys. Oh, that's that load done. On to the next one. Right, guys, for when time comes, I can install a second bridge there, which I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my crane and one of my trucks. I'm going to drive up here. I'm going to pick up all these concrete beams. I'm going to load them up in my trucks and then just drive over here. Obviously, it says 9 of them. I reckon I can get... I only need my 2 transport trucks. I need, well, obviously the crane, but I've got 2 transport trucks. I've got that, the Volon, and I have the mule. So yeah, I need both of those and McLean, and I'll be able to do those. But right now we're going to get back to here real quick, and that. Retain that, F deploy, there we go. Right, guys, on to the next load. Right, guys, so as you can see, I've laid sand all the way across over there and covered over the few little ruts that are there. I'm now basically going to run sand in and build it up to the height of this bit here and have it all nice and level, and then carry on and do the next bit. But yeah, so now let's quickly switch over because I've already done it. So I've already sent it up here. Hop into Tiger, or Tiger, or whatever it's pronounced. It's obviously Russian. And yeah, let's go. Right, yeah. Tarmacking all of this is going to be, it's just going to be beautiful. It is. Obviously, it doesn't have to be the full width of the sand. It only has to be wide enough to get like 2 trucks to pass. But that's not the point. The point of this is to make roads. Well, I'm going to make a road, and I've laid down all this sand, so I might as well tarmac all of it. Next one. Gear stick didn't move. Lift lock moves. Tipper moves, handbrake, and low ratio. But gear sticks don't. I think there's a little fishy. Feels so nice while the room's actually cooling down. Ba-da-ba-ba, boom-ba-dee. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. There we go. So back it up. Oh no. Get the power down, get the power down, get the power. Yes. I saved it. Oh my god. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do is, yeah, this episode is actually gonna be a bit shorter than the others. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just continue filling this in with sand and just keep leveling it out and all that good stuff. And yeah, and then by the time you guys come back on next time, all this will be filled in. It's gonna be a lot of sand. It's gonna be a heck of a lot of sand. But yeah, we'll park this right here. You know what? I'm not gonna end the episode here. Why not? Right, what's the point? Why should I end it now? Let's go a bit longer. And technically, it did say bring help to Panama. Didn't say I had to go from the top left. I could run in from the top down and round everything I've already laid sand on. Obviously, like that bit there hasn't got any dirt in it, because I've already filled the dirt in, and it's just a bit of sand tracks, but it'd be easier just going across the top, so I don't know, that's why they just did it. This world I'm actually in is actually still the tutorial world, technically. Because if I push the start button, if I push the escape button, say skip tutorial. But I want to show you guys how to do this. So obviously you can do it this way in like hyper radical, the way that I'm doing, or you can just follow the normal steps and just go the other ways. But I like a challenge. The longest part is running the sand running the trucks back and forth getting the sand. That is the longest part of it all. I'm not going to level it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay mounds all the way down and then level it out in one pass. So I'm going to come right up here. Right here. Right here will do actually. And then do the same again. So I'm going to pause whilst I'm we'll just run it back. Doesn't actually take that long. It only takes a couple of minutes to get down there and all that. when it's all running smoothly and it doesn't decide to just let off the engine for some reason. If you're going to play this game on a keyboard, make sure you've got yourself a good keyboard. Right, I've got to do a liquid to do as well, which I'll do that in a moment. So nice having fan actually blow cold air on me. If you don't live in the UK, trust me, the heat here is different. I know Americans, like, they get some serious heat, and so does Australia. No, trust me, it's different here. Real different. When you're an island that's only 96,000 square miles, and you're completely ocean locked, and you get an average humidity of about 85 to 92% on a bad day of heat, yeah, it just kills you. Like, you lose all your energy levels. And you get dehydrated because it's hot, but then it's humid and you can't then cool down. So that's 2. It's probably going to be like, I'm going to say 10 maybe. To like fill the whole area. Right, 1 second, guys. Now, guys, I've decided that I'm going to take a break from filling in this canyon, this little like freaking rock slide sort of crevasse thing. What I'm going to do actually is I'm actually going to get this help Panama out the way. So I'm going to go up here to the transit point. Obviously I've got to fill in all of this here with sand, fill that in with sand, same here with sand, and then it's basically come down here with the leveler, push this stuff out the way, run some sand across there, not much, push this stuff out the way, and then just run the vehicles down to here, down to Panama. So I'm going to do that, and I can run sand from here round to those points, so that actually won't take long, and then we will then come back and hit this, just so it's a bit different. So right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter this. I've got it on marching mode, so it's just on travel. As you can see, it is raining. But yeah, like, because I was gonna just drop some loads, and then I got back to base, and I was just thinking, actually, it's about time I do the get the Panama thing out of the way, because it's a side mission. It's not a main mission, so it's an infrastructure route side mission, and I don't have to come like down here at all or anything like that. Same, I can't set the truck on like a automatic course. That would be something that they could add. As, like, that would be kind of cool. They set an automatic course to send vehicles up here. That'd be kind of cool. So, like, to places. So basically, you put in a waypoint and they just drive there. Stuff that I could take potentially to have it recycled into pipes at the recycling centre. So that didn't take long to get there at all. Just as well for you guys as well, it just gives you guys something different to look at. So, no reason why I'm doing it. I'm not giving up on it. I am gonna do that because I'm still gonna tarmac every single road on this map. I'm just gonna be doing a lot of it kind of off camera and just on live streams. Oh, that was dropped a little bit. That was close. Alright, so keep it on a high ratio, diff lock and forward drive. Here's the sand quarry. Really, I should actually back over those logs there and actually fill it up with the sand of it, which I will do. I'll do that, and I'm going to tarmac all of it, as I said. It looks like there might actually be 9 concrete slabs there. I mean, kind of cool if there is. That's right, I can send it off. Well, I can hit that bit, that's fine. But yeah, this is what I mean, like puddles like that will cause the trucks to stop. Will cause all distribution vehicles to stop really. Whereas like this, I can, whereas when I've got the sand all right, I'm filling it, I'm filling in the roads. like that. It won't actually take long to spread the sand across there. Yeah, those pictures is a ginger and white cat and a squirrel. One, two, three, 4, 5. It's 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 9 there. There's exactly 9. Oh my god. Oh my god. There. Really, I actually only have to come up half the way down. The worst bit's the turning around, but it doesn't actually take that long. So this is why I want to get all the roads sanded, put sand down, sand laid and then all paved. Because basically I could just drive it around in like a loop. And I know they're probably not thinking, oh, no one's actually going to fill those craters in. I am. Once I've got the roads paved, I'm then going to actually back trucks off the edges and just keep dumping sand. I am. That's literally what I'm going to do. But I want to build it up so it's all one level and build it across. So it's all just like flat. So then the road doesn't have to loop, so then the trucks aren't struggling and stuff like that. If it's all just flat instead of having to go up and down. It's easier on the distribution vehicles. Launch. Yeah. That was right, that was the launch start in a truck. In a dump truck, nonetheless. I can, if I really wanted to, already tarmac everything I've done, but I'd rather do it all in one go, that way I can get it all uniform, and then get it all uniform and smooth, then tarmac it. There's going to be no doubt that when I've even once I've laid all the sand and I know of ridges and bumps and stuff like that, even up here. You can see them. And I don't want those to show up in the tarmac, so I might as well, once I've done it, just go through, spritz some sand here and there, level it out, and then try the, well, I'll try the tarmac first, and if there's bits that are obviously going to be ridges, I'll break the tarmac, remove it, and then yeah, and having a second person here to bring to run trucks up would be great. Have it drop like that, then as this one would go down, the second one would be down there collecting sand. When you pass, the next person's sand, and then we just need a third person, and we need a third person to level. Spritz just a little bit of sand there. Just saying, at the moment it's only just patches and stuff that needs to be done to repair the road to Panama. So yeah, alright guys, I'm gonna you know what? Let's not pause it. Doesn't take long to run the sand up. Filling in that hole though right next to the excavator, that's going to take a bit of sand. It's probably, really look at it, it's probably only going to take about 5 loads, 4 or 5 loads. 2 loads to fill it, then 2/3 loads to fill it, and then 2 loads to level it out across the top. Oh, actually, I won't take that many to fill that at all. It's probably only going to be about 4 or 5 loads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down and get another load and then come up, level it, then I know where to drop the sand. Because that sand there might be enough just to level it. Might be enough to level out all those logs. So I might just have to dump it straight in the hole. So yeah, I'm gonna pause recording while I go down and get this second, load, and then I'll be right back as soon as I get back to the leveler. Alright guys, I'm back up here now. Tab over. So it's not enough to fully cover it, so that's where that last bit of sand comes into play. Because I can probably dump about half that truckload. Just on the logs, and then the other bit drop in the hole. Like that. I don't know what that excavator was doing. Digging all that out. really two loads will fill it, and then probably just need a third load to go over the top, or the fourth. Let's quickly level that out. Needs a little bit more. Go. Right. Same again. See you guys in a sec. Alright, second load. Well, next load. I'll do the same again, just spritz a little bit across the logs and then dump the rest in the hole. I know it does intend you to kind of build a pathway over that way, but I'm here, I might as well fix these roads. I think that's concrete. I wonder if I can pick those pallets up and take those to the place that makes the concrete slabs. Dropping a whole another trailer load in there should do it. And then basically all I have to do is that bit there, then there's the same there over the logs. It does say, oh, you could build a track this way, potential. It's just yeah, then come down here with a leveler, push that stuff out of the way, which isn't that bad. A little bit sand spritz over there. Push these cars out the way, and that's it. And we're at Panama. And then it's back to doing what we're doing here. what I'm doing here. Right, so now truck. Right, same again. Right, just drop that sand there. And then I'm going to go get another load and then cover that over there. Yeah, I'll have to drop another load up here. Another load. Alright, so I'll pause recording again and go get more sand. So, 1 second. Charge! Let's spritz this little bit across. Let's get some sand and lay it across there. Right guys, I'm going to go get some more sand and I'll see you very shortly. Well, what I'm going to do, actually thinking about it, is I'm actually going to, I'll fill in all the dirt, all the sand, I'll do all the sand and that filling in that I need to do, and then I'll turn the recording on when I'm plotting the route for Panama. There you go guys, I've just dropped some more sand on these logs. I'll have to get more. I wonder, would it be possible to make a sand bridge across the ocean? Right guys, I believe I have put down enough sand to get them into Panama. I've just got to drive down there and get the cars out of the way, but I can do that while sending the crew. So, let's go objective, infrastructure, from the transit port to Panama, there we go. Get through okay, I'm just going to push these cars out of the way. get over the barrels. I'll have to push those barrels that way, I will. I'll have to do it anyway, so. That's that done. I'm just going to leave it just to keep running so I can get those additional ones. But guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Be on the lookout for new videos, new live streams, and all that good stuff. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.